Hi, good morning, you masculines. Welcome to your daily energy check. As usual, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with everybody. So take what does and leave the rest behind. If you are new, I am so glad to have you here. And know that you did not find me or any other reader on YouTube on accident. You were guided because what it is we have to say is something it is you need to hear. Whether you stay here for the long run or it's just a little drive-by, doesn't matter. You needed to hear the messages, and I'm very happy to channel them for everybody. And obviously, if you've been with me for a very, very long time, I'm very blessed that you are still with me through the ups and downs of, well, life. Again, this is, you'll know, I mean, I do this from my perspective, so I say he and she, but you'll know whether you resonate more with the feminine energy or the masculine energy. It doesn't matter. Same-sex couples don't matter in this reading, nor does it matter in life in general. Just my opinion. Okay, today I have several I have 5 decks I'll be using. I was guided to each one of these, as that's how I pick my cards anyway. They're ones I'm just guided to. And right now, yesterday I used the before tarot, and now I'm using the after tarot. So I have 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. 2 more cards for this row before I start reading, please. 2 more cards before I start reading. Okay, I'll just get on with reading these 2 then. Here we have the 4 of Swords. Okay, this is the masculine laying here. Okay, and this is the feminine. Okay, we visit them in dreams just like they visit us in dreams. We don't necessarily have to have astral dreams. I have woken up and known that my masculine has been there kind of watching me sleep. He's come and visited me. So we don't always have to have the astral dreams. We can just go and look at them, check in on them. And if you see the picture in the background, okay, this is what the masculine is thinking of. You see there's a woman standing there and there's a man kneeling. That's the masculine coming to the feminine. 1, begging for forgiveness, not asking. They will be begging. And 2, asking for them to marry them. Okay, this group of masculines that I'm tapping into is very old school. They want to get down on that one knee. They want to make sure that the feminine knows that they value the feminine, that the feminine they put up on a pedestal, and is even though things are equal between the masculine and the feminine, it's just in this 3D world, part of what the masculine holds onto is making sure that the woman knows that she is much superior to him in every way, shape, or form. And here we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Just like yesterday, I said this is the masculine, okay? And we had the karmic as the snake holding the money in front of him. Now, again, this is the masculine, but now the masculine is giving up the money. Like, he's like here. Like what I said yesterday. Take, please, just take what it is that, you know, you're legally allowed to have, and leave me the fuck alone is what he said. Yeah. And if you see the rabbit there at the bottom, you see the rabbit's running, he wants to get away. He wants to just sprint and get the fuck away from her. Okay. And we have the 8 of Cups in reverse. You know what? I'm not getting it in reverse. So we see the masculine walking away. This is the karmic. We see the masculine walking away from the karmic, literally, and walking towards the feminine, okay? Walking towards his journey, walking towards his path, walking towards the sunshine. And there's the karmic left holding holding the cup, but they just said holding the bag. Like she's left with nothing. She's left with nothing but a pile of fucking money, which is what she wanted, but she's going to pretend, I mean, she's going to pretend that to everybody that she's the victim, she's the wounded one, she's the wounded warrior, and you can see there seems to be like blood and water there. She's going to claim, you know, that she's been wounded, that her heart's been, like her whole body's been drained of blood, of life, because the masculine left, blah, 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 blah. Nobody gives a shit. And here we go. Celebration, which is funny because in this deck yesterday, when I put the cards away, there's a card here that says celebration. That was on the bottom of the deck as I put the cards away. And this morning when I took it out, the celebration card was on my floor. And here we go. Celebration again, okay? The masculine is celebrating with the feminine and with the universe, with divine, whatever it is you want to call them. We got the masculine, the feminine, and, you know, almost like the Holy Trinity, if that's something you believe in, or something that, you know, you can resonate with, that kind of symbolism. But we have the masculine, the feminine, and the universe, and divine. And see, they're celebrating because we got the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the ultimate abundance here on earth. We've got, you know, the masculine has the family, he has the dog, he has what he considers to be enough money in order to take care of the feminine, to make sure the feminine never wants for anything, to pamper and spoil the feminine. Can I have 4 cards from this deck, please? And you see we have the sun, and then there's like that crescent moon. Okay, this is the sun. This is usually eclipse when the moon blocks the sun, but in this case it's reversed. We've got the sun that is blocking, that is wiping out all the darkness. Can I have 4 cards, please, for this row? Spirit, please. 4 cards for this row. Okay. And look, and I don't know if this is what this means, but I do read intuitively, so, you know, what comes out, what I see is what I see. If you look there, it looks like almost the scales of justice on the justice card, the karmic scales, and you see how those standing there, they're balanced, they're equal. So everything is perfect in the masculine's life in this card. Everything he's ever wanted. Maybe some of the dream for the masculines is to have, you know, a piece of property where he can have a garden, where he could have a farm, and if it's a dream for the masculines, then it's a dream for the feminine as well, is to have this little slice of heaven on earth, like literally a piece of land that they can call their own. They can do whatever they want. They can maybe take in animals, grow produce, and you know, give it away. Wow, that's a beautiful card. Can I have 3 more cards for this row, please? Again, if you see the distance between the masculine and the karmic, there's water there, and I'm getting that they're oceans apart. Okay. The masculine wants to put as much distance between him and the karmic as he possibly can. One more card, please, Spirit. One more card. Just one more. And that would be the one more. Oh, two more. Okay. Look at this. So it looks like the masculine here is like in a praying pose, answered prayers. Really, no need for explanation there. That's pretty much simple and to the point. And remember I said that the masculine is like running. He's like that rabbit. He's running towards the feminine. Okay, because that's his dream. That's his dream, is to just finally give up, complete surrender, and run towards the feminine. Truth and integrity. The masculine is walking away with his truth and his integrity intact. And support. Okay. This relationship, this celebration is supported by the universe. Okay. The masculine and the feminine will have each other for support in if this is the life that they choose. For this particular group of masculines, they will have each other to support, to lean on for support. And in this kind of setting, this kind of having a little piece of property where they can go out and they can meditate. It'll be very conducive for meditation. I have 4 cards for this row, please, Spirit. 4 cards. This is a big tarot deck, so it may take a little bit to get just the right cards that Spirit wants to come out. Wow. These I'm not reading in reverse for whatever reason. Here we have the 5 of arrows. Okay. Excuse me. As you get older, it takes a little longer to get to get yourself well again. I still have a lingering cough. But you can see the masculine is okay, here's the masculine, here's the karmic. The masculine is pretty much just going, I'm done. Say what it is you want to say. Again, they're telling me I don't give a shit anymore. Just leave me the fuck alone. I'm sorry, excuse me. Here we have the 10 of Pentacles. Again, the 10 of Coins. I mean, this is kind of going back to yesterday, okay? Where the masculine is more willing now than he has before to part with his material things that he's worked so hard to gain, so hard to achieve, so hard to get. And when he does give away these pentacles, these coins, okay, things open, okay? Doors open for him that were not open before. And all he has to do is just let it go. Here we have Grace. First of all, somebody's name out there is Grace that's watching this. So this is or you know somebody, Grace. Maybe your feminine's name is Grace. Or or it could be your middle name. You'll know, but this is a huge sign for you that this reading has messages in it for you, if not the whole thing. And this is what the masculine is walking away again with his truth, his integrity, and with grace. He's wanted to. He does not want to hurt the karmic, even though the karmic has done horrible things to him. Okay, he's being the bigger person. He's being the bigger man. Been like, okay, you know what? You treated me like shit, but I'm still going to walk away, and I'm going to walk away gracefully. I am not going to lower myself to your low vibration. And again, look, again, we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups. Hold on a second while I look at this. Okay, there's the masculine. After the masculine, that's the masculine there, and that's the feminine. As the masculine had walked away, okay, and okay, those cups were spilt, and there was the karmic looking, longing into that cup. Okay, the masculine is laying down because it's been a long, hard road to get away from the karmic. So he's laying down, and the feminine comes with all these cups and says, "Look at all we have." Okay, you rest and you rest and take what time it is you need, because these cups are going nowhere. Okay, I am standing here with these cups, and these cups will be here when you wake up. Contemplation, again, meditation. Oh, got it. By having, and it doesn't have to be a big piece of property, you know, you could just have like a really nice backyard that the masculine has really, you know, planted flowers, planted a garden, really, you know, takes care of it, because, you know, that means a lot to him. But it also means a lot because it helps balance him. Okay, because he's actually getting his hands in the dirt, okay, literally grounding himself. Okay, and that is also a way for meditation, contemplation. I'm sorry. And I have 4 cards for this row, please. Four cards for this row. One more, please. Just one more. Share your wisdom, okay, through resting, okay, through, you know, meditation and contemplation and listening to what is being said, you know, and his prayers being answered, okay. The masculine has gained so much wisdom in a very short amount of time that he is dying to come to the feminine and share everything that he has learned. And it's going to be like, they're showing me like an elementary school kid coming home and going to his parents, or, you know, his grandparents, or, you know, just some sort of like somebody that the child looks up to and been like, look, I know how now to spell my name. Okay, hold on. So that's a metaphor that they just gave me. Okay, for that young boy knowing how to spell his name, the masculine, in his wisdom that he's learned, has woken up to his name, has woken up to who he really is, okay? That his name is no accident. How his parents named him. Usually if you look at your name and you look at what it means, there's usually a correlation. So the masculine is just, he's so proud, he's beaming because he was in the dark and felt uneducated, lost in the past, but now he's been awakened. He has all this wisdom and this knowledge that he's just bursting to share. He's just like, he's like a little kid that finally understands. Like, you finally know what it's like to spell your name. Or for me, when I was little, it took me forever to be able to tell time. And this is going to tell you how old I am. There were no digital when I was little. It was the old analog clocks on the wall, and you had to tell, and it was so confusing when somebody said it's a half past or it's a quarter after or a quarter till. I couldn't understand. I didn't understand that, you know, just trying to tell time on a regular clock really sucked, and it was hard. But I learned it, and once I learned it, I was so proud of myself, and I was like telling everybody what time it was. I was like, oh, do you know what time it is? It says this time. So that's how the masculine is going to feel when he comes to the feminine. Again, once he can surrender everything material, the universe comes in and just brings more, okay? And once he sheds the material, he's allowing for love of the feminine to come in. And now we have shielding. Okay? The masculine has walked away. He's done it with grace, with integrity, and with trust. And because he's done that, he is now shielded. He is now protected from the nastiness that the karmic will further oh, and when I mentioned that, my clock just said 22:22. Excuse me. He is now shielded. He is now fully protected. And he believes that he is shielded and that he is protected from whatever the karmic is going to throw at him. You are loved. Okay, this is the masculine telling the feminine you are loved. This is the feminine telling the masculine you are loved. And then this is the divine, God, spirit, universe, telling the masculine and the feminine together, you are loved. There goes an ambulance and a fire truck by my house. And I have 4 cards, please, for this row. I was guided to use this deck again. I really like this deck. That one wants to come through. Oh, wow. 3 more, please. 3 more cards. And there goes the dogs howling. Thank God my dog doesn't howl when he hears them. But that's the beagle down the street. Perfect. Oh, wow. Perfect. Oh, my goodness. Oh, oh man. God. So what do we have? Almost there. Masculines are seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Almost there. And that's what he's telling the feminine. He's like, I promise you, I am almost there. I can taste it. I can feel it. I can sense it. I can hear it. Everything. I am almost there. Do not give up. Do not give up on me. Do not give up on you. Do not give up on us. Divine timing is almost there. We've been hearing about having to wait for divine timing for a long time now, but now we're being told it is almost there. You can almost taste it and feel it. I did yesterday. I had such a sense of like butterflies in my stomach that like I could feel my masculine, like he was on his way. Look at this. Union. Union's almost there, almost here. Divine timing is bringing the union in. And karma. Okay? This is not bad karma. This is the good karma. Okay? The good karma for the masculine and the feminine doing their work. The good karma is coming in. And what's the good karma? Being loved. Eight of Cups. August. August is big for somebody. I just got August. What's karma? The happily ever after. The celebration. Good karma. Okay, I hope this was good. I love this reading. This was just the masculines. I am so proud of the masculines. If you are watching, I am so proud of you for finally waking up. Two, I mean, all the hard work that you've put in, it has not been easy. It's not been easy on anybody. I do think that this journey it's not that it's harder on the masculines than it is the feminines, or harder on the feminines than it is the masculines. It's different because men and women are different. And how we wake up is different. And how we learn things is different. How we process things are different. So it's not that one has it harder than the other. It's just different. And it's been very hard on the masculines. Again, I'm not saying it hasn't been hard on the feminines. It has. It's been hard on everybody. But feminines, we've kind of, okay, we've come through that light at the end of the tunnel. We're on the other side. We're waiting there for him, okay? So we need to remember how hard it was for us, okay? And it took us a long time to get to where we are. So we need to remember that for the masculines, okay? They are where we once were. So we need to show them the love, the understanding, the time that it is that they need to get there. Okay, thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow. I hope to get out today, and I should be able to a karmic reading. I haven't done one in a while. I haven't been guided to, but now I am, obviously, because things are changing very quickly. All right, I will see you later. Bye-bye.